You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. Hello all, welcome one and all, welcome everyone. It's a good day. Today I went shopping and I didn't buy donuts. That's day number 89. Hell of an achievement, Alan. So we're going to get, I don't know why I shared that. But we're going to look back at Talking Heads with Psycho Killer from 77, from Talking Heads 77 album. I know the song, been a long time since I've heard it, but I've thought about this song a lot over the years, and as other things have hit the zeitgeist, I was thinking about them as I went into this review, because it's not really a reaction, it's more of a review. And we've got 2 movies and an album. 2 movies and a book, actually. And Saturday Night Fever. We'll talk about it some more, guys. Let's get into it. That bass line, as a Tina Weymouth, that bass line, has that been sampled, guys? I don't disregard pop music. Sometimes you can't help hearing it, and I'm not here to judge whether, not judge, but my opinion on the last 10 years of pop music. But that bass line, it reminds me of a female singer who had a big hit with that bass, a similar opening in the bass line. The very definition of new wave in 77 onwards was these guys. Lots of other bands would be coming out at the same time. New wave, sort of new punk, sort of the Police and things like that, and Blondie, things like that, all came out in that era, 77 onwards. But that bass line and it's a stunning opening. It's kind of it's not got a punky feel, it's definitely, I was only 12 when this came out, and I can only tell you that probably the first time I recognised it as a song that I really attached myself to was probably 82, 83, yeah. When I was it when I heard Road to Nowhere, and she was, let me know, guys, when the first time you heard it, but I love that opening.
To the facts, I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. I passed out hours ago.
You can hear the theme of the song. But what gets me is that juxtaposition between the beautiful music with those repeating riffs and the bass line repeated beautifully, driving it as they introduce each instrument. But his David Byrne, the way he sings, is not necessarily in accordance with the song. It's manic. It's got that sense of mania about it. That falsetto scream, fa fa fa, and then the introduction of French, what it is, qu'est-ce que c'est. And I've got a T-shirt actually, which basically spells it wrong, but I was often used to think what it is. What am I? What is this? So it's definitely the mania in the voice, and it's got that almost free from any constraint of singing in the scream. But that's not rock, it's not punk. Is it a hark back to punk? It's definitely unique and definitely intriguing.
I'm sadder than you'll ever know. I close my eyes on this sunny day. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer.
Is he the protagonist running away from himself, or is he telling you to run away from him? And that leads me to, obviously this was written in 77. When did Bret Easton Ellis write American Psycho? Was it the 80s? 81, 83? And he's a cultural reference point. And that really delves into the psychopathy of corporate greed, of institutionalized greed, the whole thing. And also being portrayed as an American Psycho. There's a whole thing around that. Definitely dark satire. But then later you have, in the opening, I was thinking about the opening. Do you know when you watch Saturday Night Fever, and he's that opening line? I think you could have played that with John Travolta's feet, going down and doing it even more, a dance routine. Sort of Fred Astaire, if you like, that steps. Because it had that feel to it. That's why I was talking about Saturday Night Fever. God, this is such a multi-dimensional and multi-layered song that takes me on a journey. I love it.
Fa 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Aïe, 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 aïe. Ce que j'ai fait ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là. Réalisons mon
It's almost that tailing off, as if this person's story is over. But there's a lot going on here. Social commentary, alienation, disconnection. I can talk, you're talking, but I can't hear you. Or run. I can't seem to face up to the facts. Is this a commentary on what it is to be isolated in a modern society? And this counts then as it does now as it did then. And it's such a great song for all the right reasons. And like I said, it was the definition of me for new wave. I've always admired this band. And I think I was reading or somebody commented somewhere. I like you guys, I get on YouTube, of course I do. And somebody was talking about, maybe it was Rick Beato, maybe it was Justin Hawkins, I can't remember. Talking Heads doing a reform, doing a new tour. I don't know, new music, I don't know. Let me know, guys, because maybe I just made that up in my head. Maybe I need to get connected. Guys, I loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and comment. Until next time, take care. This is Alan Reacts. I'm Alan, your host. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. But most of all, I want you to have a good time. I'm Alan. This is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the table.